Hello, everybody.
This is the pre-show. We are live. We're getting all the devices up and running. This is live psychic readings with the psychic couple on February 15th. Just so that everybody knows, posted to the events and to our websites are links to join us live, but also good for when they go into video after the show. Just so that you know, I post basically kind of like a script that will give all the announcements that we're going to be talking about. We'll also be doing some special shows coming up. And we've moved from Twitter, on my personal Twitter at the CBEZIO to over to the at Psychic Couple on Twitter Spaces. So.
And yes, we are now live. This is the day after Valentine's Day. If anybody has any info for us on the readings that we did give for Valentine's Day, please contact us and let us know how things went.
At the end
because we did two special love shows.
Oh yes, last Tuesday was Love in the Air, our Valentine's Day special. So much was brought in that we actually had to carry it over for a special day. We did one on February 13th live at 7 p.m. And finished it off and hammered out a bunch of questions on that day. At the end of my script here, I have all of where we can be found on social media, like on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Also, all of our Facebook pages, all of our Facebook groups, which total 25 in total. Some of the names that I have, in case you don't know, that's connected, is Sylvia Brown, Beyond This Illusion, Earth Matters, Science Matters, History Matters, Healing Matters.
Everything matters.
Everything matters. Psychic readings, spiritual moments, healings with the psychic couple, of course, psychic couple, spiritual and paranormal experiences, that's our other show. Spiritual and paranormal TV, spiritual and paranormal radio. Our original segment for spiritual and paranormal experiences was called Paranormal Chronicles, and I still post to that, even though it's paranormal news at paranormalnews.org. Yes, that's paranormalnews.org. Has its own special segment and website at paranormalnews.org. And we got a lot of people interested in that, in Psychic Couple. They want to buy those sites from me, and I'm like, yeah, thanks, but no thanks. I'm not interested in selling. I use them.
Right?
Yeah.
How else are we supposed to get our stuff out there and be the psychic couple if we don't have the psychic couple?
Yeah, well, we're also the Psychic Discoverer, which is more for spiritual and paranormal experiences and spiritual stuff.
Well, that's when we do our investigating.
Yeah. Investigating right from the cozy, warm, snuggly house. We don't go to haunted houses.
We've been to cemeteries.
We've
gone to a couple houses.
From time to time.
We've gone to a couple houses, but they were vacant.
We are not. We would rather get information out to the masses than to go to the masses and do investigations.
Yes.
That's more of our...
We don't mind doing interviews and things like that, but we're not out in public right now, especially with COVID.
Oh, speaking of interviews, we can do, if you would like to be interviewed on our Spiritual and Paranormal Experience page. If you have a specialty on cryptozoology or hauntings or ghosts, or the range of topics. If you have a specialty and want to be interviewed on the show, we are more than willing to do that. do interviews. We're also taking sponsors and contributors for both shows. The live psychic readings with the psychic couple
And for the Church of Love and Light.
And the spiritual and paranormal experiences. Phone number to call in. Yes, we're still using the old technology. If you want to call in and not ask your question beforehand and then just listen on in for your answers, the number to call in is 860-866-4793. That's 860-866-4793.
And so we're just waiting for 7 o'clock.
One more minute to go.
On the pre-show.
If you want to ask your one question for the psychic couple to give the answer, we need your first name, your birth month and day, city, state, and country. Remember, this is kind of a no-no for us. No death predictions, no cures or spells, and we do not review.
We don't curse people.
We do not review other psychics' work.
Yeah, we don't step on anybody else's toes.
And if we get blocked or get hesitation, if you ask a question about a particular person, and we're kind of getting pushback from that in the psychic realm, we will know, and we will let you know that it's being blocked because you're kind of invading their privacy, and we won't push harder in those areas. It is 7 o'clock.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. You are now live with the Psychic Couple. I'm Jen Vizio.
I'm Chuck, and we are the Psychic Couple. It is February 15th, 2022. It is frigid cold here in the great state of Connecticut. We are in Litchfield County, and we are on Facebook Live.
In the middle of a deep freeze.
We are on Twitter Spaces. We're also on YouTube Live. We come to you live every Tuesday nights from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Call-in number to ask your question is 860-866-4793. That's 866-4793. And without further ado, let me do the tools of protection before we both get hit with psychic attacks. Okay, so this is a drama-free zone. Clear your mind. Only positive thoughts here, okay? Put your palms to the ceiling or to heaven. Please, my Lord, surround us with the white light of the Holy Spirit. Surround us with the golden ring of love and fill it with the green flowing healing energies. Please surround us with a double-sided mirror that repels all negative energy and allows only positive, influential energies to flow freely. Please use Asna's shield for protection, Asna's sword for defense. I love you, my Lord, God, and Jesus, and Asna. Amen.
Amen.
And those of you who don't know who Asna is, that's Mother God. So it's Mother and Father God and Jesus, their son. And I did the tools of protection, and no, you are not seeing things. If you are seeing a black screen, that's A-okay. This is an audio-only event.
Yeah, right now anyway, until we get a studio set up or something more presentable than what we have right now.
When we do our...
like a whole new face.
Yeah. Left.
No, just a new face.
When we do our spiritual and paranormal experience live psychic reading show on 2/22/22, we will be having Jen talk more about her near-death experience and what we kind of actually do for for the spiritual and paranormal experience. We're also going to have some other shows, but later on, I'm going to save some of this goodie stuff for throughout the show. In order to
Some
do
of this goody stuff?
yeah, all this good stuff, we got some special shows coming up, including pet psychics.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking to your pets. Did they pass? Didn't they pass? Some people can't communicate with their pets, and they're still alive. So how can they better communicate with their pets? Well, we can tell them what their animal is going to understand, what they need to understand from their animal, and hopefully have a better connection with that. But that's still some weeks away. Okay, in order to do
Simple, just talk to them.
yeah, well, we'll do more on that show. Let's stay focused on today's show. To ask your one question, we're going to need your first name, your birth month and day, your city, state, and if you're out of the country, please indicate what country you're from. And remember, the psychic couple never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever, ever brings any negativity into our realm. So no death predictions, no curses and spells, and we will not review other psychics' work. So, without further ado, Jen's warming up. I'm going to just start hammering out. 5 minutes, hon. 5 minutes, and I'm going to ask you the very first question. Not halfway through the show, not quarter of the way through the show. 5 minutes in. First question comes from William.
35 minutes in.
That's what I said. 5 minutes, not 15.
35 minutes in.
5 minutes in of the 5 minutes in?
Yeah, 35 minutes in.
Yes. First question is, it's a relationship question. Boy, did we answer a lot of those the other night. It's from William, and he was born on June 7th. He's from Alamo, California. Not Texas, California. Is my wife planning on divorcing me?
Ooh. There has been thoughts about it, but it can be stopped.
You did a pretty good job yesterday. Keep up the momentum. You know what she likes. Here's my 2 cents in there. Okay? So that was William from California. Next one comes from Gloria. She was born on January 8th, a Capricorn. And she's from Darrington, South Carolina. And her question is regarding money. Where and how much should I donate? Ooh, that's an interesting question. She wants to donate money. And where should it be? We accept donations here with the Psychic Couple. Our website is www.psychiccouple.com. That's psychiccouple.com. Did that feel natural? Or did it sound like or feel like a plug?
Like you should donate to us.
I'm not saying donate to us, but we do accept
shelter.
donations. Yes.
And there's a local soup kitchen. So a little bit to each.
And never donate more than what you are comfortable with donating, what you can afford to donate. The number to call in, folks, 860-866-4793. We are chatting live in Facebook Live. We will take text messages or WhatsApp in the WhatsApp through Facebook. So ask your questions there. And you just may have your question answered right here live. So Gloria is going to be donating to
a local pet shelter and a local soup kitchen.
Preferably a no-kill pet shelter. But
yes, a no-kill pet
shelter. If you
shelter.
don't have a no-kill pet shelter in your area, any pet shelter will do. But, those poor things, a lot of people use them as novelties, and when they get tired of them, they just cast them away. Okay. Susan is the next question. born on December 29th. She's from Eureka. I love that name, Eureka. I want to live in Eureka, maybe. Eureka, Michigan. And her question's regarding a job. I want a new job, but should I change my career path?
I'm sorry, I was distracted by the screen on my phone.
Okay, Susan, December 29th, Eureka, Michigan. It's regarding a job. I want a new job. Should I change my career path? I'll take this one. How's that? Yes, Susan.
She can change her career path. To do something new, but what she wants to do, she's gonna have to go back to school for a little while.
Yeah, so she will be, she has the itch. So get some education and then get the job
That she wants.
That she wants. And make sure you have gotten that job. Don't jump the gun and, what is it to, something to spite your face? Cut your nose off.
Yeah.
To spite your face. Make sure you have the job lined up before you quit your old job.
Although this is a what do you call it? Employees market.
Yes, it is. You can pick and choose. It's going to be like that for a little while. And I'm not talking about just 2022.
So I don't think that she would have a problem finding a job. It's just a matter of getting the education to do it.
Or getting the job that she wants with the pay she wants.
It wouldn't be more than a 6-month class.
She wants to be happier.
Yeah.
And one of the things that Susan needs to realize that office politics is going to be everywhere and anywhere. It was in school. It's going to be in schools. It's going to be in work. Wherever you're going to. There's going to be gossip and rumors. Ignore it. It does not matter.
But it happens everywhere. Whether you're in a doctor's office, whether you're in a convalescent home, whether you're in an office, it happens everywhere.
The next question comes from Shayna, born on April 30th. She is a Taurus, and she's from Marion, Iowa. And the question is regarding home. And does feng shui work?
Yes.
Out with the old and with the new.
Yes,
open those windows, open those doors, get some fresh air in, get the stagnant air out, adding a little bit of life to your livable space.
Change things up,
like
yes.
a plant or a betta fish, or you wouldn't believe the how it pops and how it brings positive energy, increased lights and sounds. A lot of people are into aromatherapies. Not Jennifer and I so much because we kind of have sinus and lung issues, but aromatherapy works very, very, very well, especially if it's a pleasurable aroma.
Get yourself a strand of Christmas lights and hang them around your living room or your front room. Plug them in.
And I can go on about feng shui a lot because these things that stimulate the senses brings out positive energies. So yes, I am a big fan of feng shui. I believe it.
The gentle little white Christmas lights bring a lovely hue to a room.
Okay, next question is from Rick. He's born on June 4th, and he's a Gemini. So, yes, he's the twins. I haven't read the question yet, so I know it's probably going to be a yin and a yang question. Nyack, New York. It's regarding family. My son wants to go to college far away. I don't want him to. Will he go? Oh, here's that yin and yang. He wants him to go to college, but he doesn't want him to go to college far.
Well, if he's got a scholarship, You gotta let him go. I know you don't want him to. It was hard for me to let my kids go too, but you gotta let him spread his wings. He'll be back.
Yes. I was just imagining him spreading his wings. And so that's an indication to me that, Rick, your son is
Growing up.
heading out to college this fall. So you have the rest of the year to prepare yourself for him growing up. And if you hear the psychic pugs in the background, they're chiming in. Yes, Melody and Suki are once again chiming in while we're doing a live show. The next question comes from Dave. And he was born on September 10th from Quincy, Illinois. It's a money question. And will I make more money this year?
You will see an increase in income, but not until April or May.
By the end of the year, definitely you will be happy with your change in income. I agree with that. One of the things that are going to happen is sometimes we have big holes in how the people ask questions. They don't give their first name, or they don't give the birth month and day, or they don't give the city and state or a country. They really don't ask a question. It's just a particular category. So, and I'm better at those. I'm really good at so cold that it's like ice cube. I will start out with answering the questions on those, and Jennifer will chime in once the acoustic records fall off the shelf and hit her in the head.
Right.
So visualize that. Jennifer with specific zeros on in. It's like she's a librarian walking up to a shelf and she's pulling out your life chart. She got to pull it off the shelf, blow off the dust, and turn right to that specific question so that she can actually get the answer to what your question is.
Yeah, money, 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 money. You found it.
Mine is not so much that way. I either get a flood of information or I'm really not getting much. But I really don't get much when the question is very, very specific and zeroed right in. I'd rather tell you what you need to know than what you want to know, being an empath. So, did we do this one? Dave, September 10th, Quincy, Illinois, money. Will I make more money this year?
Yeah, we just did that one.
Oh, and we'll make more money by the end of the year? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we're on the next question. I'm sorry. I apologize. I lost track. I got rambling on. This is live psychic readings with a psychic couple. Our website is www.psychiccouple.com.
Yeah.
That's psychiccouple.com or cbezio.com.
Yep, cbezio.com.
Yes.
And the number to call in is 860
866-4793. That's 860-866-4793.
And you can type in your questions on Facebook Live.
You can text to the number I just gave you. You can use the WhatsApp app or WhatsApp or whatever it's called these days through Facebook. And we're taking those questions that way also.
This is kind of funny. Brad Wolf is in the Facebook Live chat, and he said, you should use star cards so I can see Uranus.
You want to know what's even funnier is that Uranus is Jennifer's ruling planet, so I call her your hind ass from Uranus. It's more like your highness from Uranus. That's how she likes it, but your hind ass from your Uranus. That is funny. Okay, star cards, interesting. That's one of the things we're going to be doing a special show on tarot. Because we use all kinds of mediums, whatever you're more comfortable with. If you wanted to, when you're doing private readings with us, If you're more comfortable with understanding tarot, we'll do tarot. If you're more comfortable with astrology, we'll do astrology. If you want our psychic abilities, mine is intuitive, Jennifer's is through the Akashic records, then we'll do it that way. We use a variety of different ways. So Denise was born on November 5th, and she's from Ridley Park, Pennsylvania, and her question is regarding home and will I find the right house to purchase this year?
Yes.
Well, that was short and sweet. No more than that, but yes.
Well, I really can't put my finger on it. It's going to be during the warmer months. So once the warmer months start, April, May, June, somewhere in there.
It will meet all your demands. It will end
It'll be after Easter.
Yeah, but it will be closer to work. It will be
more convenient.
Yeah, smaller in size. Everything that you're really looking forward to.
Not that much smaller though. It'll still be 2-bedroom.
Yeah, but she's not looking for square footage anymore. And the children have grown up, and so she's an empty nester, and she's got a lot of storage space, and the rooms are very, very big, and they're cold and they're drafty. And she's looking for a cozier home. Okay, I'm not sure how to say this name, so I'll just spell it
The
for
place
Jim.
she finds will have a fireplace too.
Oh yeah, I see her being snugly and cozy warm next to a fireplace. Come this time next year, oh definitely. But I don't know how to say the next name, so I'll just spell it. I do believe it's Asian, but it's Xio. Born on December 10th. And she's from Albany, Oregon. Not New York, Albany, Oregon. And this is home. I am being sued. Will I lose my house?
Oh, jeez.
I know she's worried about it, but you have plenty of homeowners insurance, and I would let the homeowners insurance take the lead on this, and no, you won't lose your house.
No. But it's going to make her homeowner's insurance go up.
It will. It will. It does. We had our own little experience with dog barking, person falling, and none of it happened on our property.
And we still lost.
Yeah, we still had an increased homeowners insurance bill for a while, but that's what you get when you own dogs and cats and children and wives. Oh no, you don't own your wife too. Okay.
No, you don't.
I just started rambling off.
Yeah.
When you own a coffee cup,
Wife is not the same as a coffee cup.
Okay. Next question from Bobby. Born on November 17th from Guilford, Florida. It's a money question. I have a big tax bill to pay this year. How will I get the money to pay it?
Well, that's a difficult one.
Honestly, I don't see her coming up with the money on 100%. She's gonna have to come up with a payment arrangement.
Yeah, some kind
and
of
actually stick to it, because I believe that she has failed payment arrangements in the past. But and I would make sure you speak with an attorney to see if you can get some of that interest and penalties cut down.
Yeah.
And just focus on the core tax bill and not so much the penalties and interest, especially when you are
Tax Alert or Tax Act. She can call and they'll help her consolidate.
there's something like that, and no, we're not doing a plug for any they're not a sponsor or a contributor, but who is a sponsor and a contributor is the Society for Spiritual and Paranormal Research. it is our mother company, the nonprofit organization that actually puts out the live psychic readings with the psychic couple. Also, oh, that psychic pups are at it again. You go, Melody. You go, Suki. They're playing. Of course. Okay.
They'll be done when we're done.
Some of the websites that we do actually have are cbezio.com. That's to go to the Society for Spiritual and Paranormal
That's to
Research.
go to any of our websites.
It connects to everything. Then we also have the psychiccouple.com.
The Church of Love and Light.
That's a
Paranormal News.
Yes, paranormalnews.org. We have Psychic Discoverer. So we have a few out there. Next question. Born on Halloween. Ooh. He always has a spooky holiday.
I mean, a spooky birthday.
Yes, that's what I meant. Spooky birthday. Sorry.
They have a name.
Harry. Harry. October 31st. From Henderson, Kentucky. Wasn't there a show about Bigfoot? The Hendersons?
Yeah, Harry and the Hendersons.
Huh. Just everything about Harry and the Hendersons and Halloween. It just all seems to go together. Okay, it's a question, the category regarding home. I just find it coincidental.
Yeah.
Henderson, Kentucky, question regarding home. Will I get a room
Henderson, Kentucky?
Kentucky.
Henderson is his name.
No, Harry is his name.
Oh, Henderson is his
Okay,
name.
let's start all the way over. Rewind.
All right.
Harry, born on October 31st from Henderson, Kentucky.
All right.
His question is regarding home.
Yes.
Will I get a roommate?
Yes. He'll find somebody
Yes.
to help split the bills.
Yes. And going from being a single person living in a place where there will be adjustments. But I see it being kind of a person who's a friend, but a little more of a, what's the nice word to say? Slob than you are, Harry. Yeah. You got to be a little more patient. If you start nitpicking and nagging,
the relationship isn't going to last.
And neither is the roommate. But yeah, by May.
That's what I meant.
Oh, yeah. Well, by May, you'll have a roommate. Kelly, on May 31st, from Hobbs, New Mexico. And here's romance. Okay, Kelly wants to know, will I stay with my girlfriend?
There's no reason why you shouldn't, other than you might want to cheat.
And if you want to cheat, you've got to ask yourself the question of why do you want to stay with your girlfriend? If you're not if there's something missing in your relationship, you need to figure out what it is and who is it from and how can it be fixed. But the question is, will I?
Yeah, if you're not happy, you gotta let her know and let her go.
Yeah. Not should I, but will I? Are you getting a yes or no?
I don't think she should.
She's saying no. Yeah, Kelly. I think the time has come and gone. Time to move on.
You think it's time for her to move on?
Move on. She's not staying with her girlfriend. Yeah, I see that a lot of these things that we were talking about beforehand about relationships was last year at this time. You could have been doing things to build that back up, but I'm not seeing it as...
I don't know. I think it can still be saved.
Well, there was a reason why they were together in the first place, but if neither one of them can get past what has been happening recently, then It has to be a two-way street.
I know.
So the question was, will I?
I think that they can get through it. If they're both willing.
Next question comes from Mary, born on June 13th. She's from Hudson, Wisconsin, and the question's regarding a job. And she's concerned that her factory will close.
It's going to, but it won't stay closed for very long. You'll go through a shutdown.
A shutdown, but not a complete and utter relocation to a new place.
Yeah, no.
Just so that, close, yes. Furloughed, yes. Unemployment checks this year, yes. Long term, no. Same job, same place, yes. But what you start out this year with is what you'll end up with this year. So the job is secure at least until the end of 2023 when you decide to actually go somewhere else. But you want a whole psychic reading? You can contact the Psychic Couple at psychiccouple.com, and they do private readings. Did you know that, Jen?
Really?
Have you ever been on the site?
No.
Have you ever scheduled a reading with the Psychic Couple?
No, how do you do that?
How do they charge? How much do they charge?
I believe it's $1 a minute, and they start off with 30 minutes.
Yeah. How do you do that? Well, there's several ways you can do it. First, you got to go to psychiccouple.com.
Or cvizio.com.
Yeah. And you can click on Psychic Couple, and then it'll bring you to the Psychic Couple website and blah, 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 blah. Yes.
Might as well start with the easiest thing first.
Yes. And click on readings, and it gives you all the details right there in one place. How to contact us to schedule a reading, how to pay, what is accepted. And at the end, in the last 5 minutes of the show, we're going to give a little demonstration on a more intense psychic reading for one lucky person, where we're going to dive down deep, not only into the question that they asked, but the questions that are on their mind, and give them what a psychic reading would be more like with the Psychic Couple.
Oh, we are?
Oh, yeah.
Do we have enough info to do that?
Oh, yeah. We do. One lucky person will get one question answered in the last 5 minutes of the show. And my page just went blank. There. Good. It's back up.
Well, it's only 7:30.
Yeah. Okay, going on to the next is Mark. He's born on July 25th. He's from Jersey, Texas. His question is regarding money. Why has there been a huge deposit in my bank account?
Oh. Well, first off, you're going to want to contact the bank and ask them what it was. Second of all, don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, you got to find out where it's coming from. Contact the people that is where it's coming from. Find out why a huge deposit has been put into your bank account. But I got bad news for you. It was a banking error, and it's going to be automatically reversed out. No, you didn't win a lottery, and somebody forgot to tell you to buy a ticket, but decided that you won anyways and give you a big chunk of cash. No, it didn't happen. It's a banking error, and don't use the money, don't spend the money, and get right to the bottom of it, because if you can't pay it back automatically, it could be considered what they call wire fraud. And you may be an unwilling participant and a victim of this, but yes, 20 years in the banking industry, I know better than to, there's no such thing as a gift horse. Look a gift horse in the mouth when it comes to money and surprise money in people's bank accounts. Now, you can win a lottery ticket, you can win on a lottery, you can win, if you do one of those that do like to gamble, you could possibly win there too. And there's sometimes, like, you could win at a raffle.
Stocks or bonds.
Yeah, make the right, but okay. Moving on to the next one. Amber is heartbroken. This question is about love. Well, Amber, you were born on August 22nd, and I do like the name of your town, La Vista. La Vista, Nebraska. And she's heartbroken. Will I get back together with my boyfriend?
I don't see it happening, Amber. It's time to move on. But you will move on, and you will find somebody new around October or November of this year.
Now, see, if she had said she was Amber and her question was regarding love, I would have turned around and said, if she didn't say anything else, I would have taken this question and I would have said that you're heartbroken. It's time to move on, just exactly what you had said, and that you are going to be getting serious with somebody come the end of May. That would be my answer for.
Well, she might meet him in May, but she's still heartbroken.
Yeah, she's heartbroken
She's gotta get
now.
over.
Yeah, she's heartbroken now, but no, she's not getting back together with her boyfriend.
No.
And then I would give her some, because sometimes if people find it kind of difficult hearing what they need to hear when they really want to hear what they want to hear.
Yeah.
And I know Amber wants to hear that she's getting back together with her boyfriend, and she's not. So, and my morals and my ethics is I tell you what I get, what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, and I'm not getting it. I'm not seeing her back with her boyfriend. Okay.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Carrie, born on March 19th. She's from Alice, Texas. And this is a spiritual question.
A lot of Texas people.
Oh, yeah, Jersey, Texas. Now Alice, Texas. I wonder if they're close. Who knows? Maybe Mark and...
Maybe we've got a lot of Texans listening.
Okay, this is a spiritual question, and we'll be doing a special spiritual and paranormal next week, and this is just a little samplet of what we'll be discussing and doing next week. So, Carrie, March 19th from Alice, Texas. It's a spiritual question. My church keeps talking about current politics. It is making me uncomfortable. Will I change churches?
No, unfortunately, that's a topic in everybody's church. It's in everybody's mind. What's going on with Ukraine and
Let me tell you, for the first
Russia.
time in my life, weather has taken a backseat to politics and to health or COVID. Number one, everybody wants to talk about the weather. What is it today? It's nice, it's bad. What is it tomorrow? It's going to be nice. That has been for my whole life. But now it's politics, or COVID, and I don't see that. So weather has become the third topic of choice of the around the water cooler during break time, during church time, it's on everybody's mind these days, and you're going to hear more and more of it. So you know what? Spice it up a little bit and talk about something interesting and new, a new topic. How about weather? Bring back the good old goodie that lasted a lifetime.
bring your priest aside or your preacher aside and say that you'd like to talk about less politics.
Yes.
And see if he can change up the program a little bit
And
for
if you
you.
want to be a little, you want to talk about politics, kind of like, let's like bring it around to a point. What was the politics like during the time in which your sermon today was about?
Yeah.
Something like that. Kind of related to a little bit of today, knowing that the people in the past were able to survive the crises of the past, just like the people of today will survive the crises of today. And how did they do it? They did it going to church, being together,
With
supporting
faith
one
and
another.
love.
Yes. What about love and light?
Love and light, yes.
Yeah. Because we are from the Church of Love and Light.
Yes.
And moving on to the next question, Lori, April 28th from Lady Lake, Florida.
Oh, I like that.
Lady Lake. Okay, Lori, April 28th, Lady Lake, Florida. This is regarding a home. I want to buy a lake house. Oh, a lake house in Lady Lake. Oh, that's.
Ooh.
Oh, I wonder if the. Oh, no, I don't wonder. The lake is named Lady.
Yeah, Lady Lake.
Yes, she wants to buy a house on Lake Lady in Lady Lake.
Yes.
My family thinks I'm crazy. Of course they do. They've never understood you, but okay. Will I buy the lake house for vacations?
Yes.
Yes. Go with your dream, girl. You've always wanted it. You'll be there more than you expect.
We'll never be home.
Yeah. You will be there, especially in Florida. You got some pretty nice weather majority of the time. You'll be using it more than you imagine. Next question is Michelle, born on December 20th, Ringwood, New Jersey. Her question is family. My oldest son is gay. My husband is not accepting it well. Will he finally make up with our son?
Eventually, but it's going to take time.
And I'm going to give you another little word of advice, and you already know this, but it really needs to sink in. You are not going to be the one that's going to be able to bring the relationship back to what it was. Try to stay out of it as much as you
Yeah, don't interfere with it.
Don't add free advice. But if they ask for advice, if they ask for help, if they want to bring up the topic, listen to them and provide insight.
Yeah,
but
try
don't
to help.
insert yourself in trying to fix it, because it has to
It's
happen.
between them.
It has to happen naturally. And
Between them.
And I do believe there's going to be a long period of time where they'll be talking, but they won't be back to the father-son relationship they had for at least 5 years. But it's coming. It is coming. It was just a shock. It came out of nowhere for your husband. Not for you, of course, but for your husband, definitely. You know what they say about the woman's the first to know?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, mamas always know.
Yeah.
Everything. Noah, born on June 21st, Mentor, Ohio. Question is regarding money. Will I make more money this year? Cha-ching! Is he going to be hearing dollar signs? Or is it...
If he puts his mind to it, he will. If he doesn't put his mind to it, he won't. If he wants to stay complacent, which he has a tendency to do. He always has a tendency to... He says he wants to do it, but he doesn't follow through with it.
Have the
drive.
The motivation, yeah, I was going to say. Motivating factor is absent here, Noah, and yes, you have an interest and drive to actually make and spend. No, actually, I'm not to spend, but to actual make involves actual doing.
Action.
And when you step up your game, you're going to step up that paycheck. Next question comes from Doreen, born on September 2nd, from Robbins, Illinois. It's regarding romance. When and where will I find love? When and where? Okay, it's about romance.
And where is he located?
It's Doreen, September 2nd, from Robbins, Illinois.
Okay. I want to say somewhere around July. Around the 4th of July, actually. So find somebody.
And closer to home, more so than not.
Yeah.
Like at a farmer's market, because they see, or a carnival, or it's a community gathering closer to home. You don't got to go far away to get this. So that's where it will be in a public setting.
Yeah, like a 4th of July celebration.
The next question comes from Flora, and she's born on October 12th. She's born in Rome, Georgia, and her question's regarding love. Is my boyfriend cheating?
No.
No. Flora,
He's just a happy-go-lucky guy, and he talks to everybody. You got to give him a chance.
and Flora, you're wound a little tight, and you get a little jealous, and he's not your possession, and he is a socialite, and he's a talker, and the talking.
You're looking too much into it.
Yeah, the talking is not, but at the same time, that's who he is and who he'll always be, and you need to get past that. Because you guys got good chemistry. I see a very long future for the two of you. But at the same time, I can see this jealousy part of you rearing its ugly head. So at thepsychiccouple.com, I could give you a couple of tips on how you can kind of like
Overthrow your fear.
of your tendency to be, really serious. Kick back every once in a while. Smell the roses. Watch sunset. Share a cup of coffee with him and see how intensely he focuses on you and how his behaviors are very...
Draw his attention.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm giving you the answers already. And I told her to go to Psychic Couple.
Yeah.
How he intensely focuses and serious and in a different voice and different mannerism towards you, and how he is with everybody else is very different. You will see these subtle differences
He's
soon as
more
jealousy's...
of a boy, a flirtatious boy, when he's with everybody else laughing and having fun, but when he's with her, he's...
Sorry, another question just popped in. I don't know if she's on one of these or not. But no... it gone. Sorry. I apologize. It came and went.
What was her name?
Flora.
Flora? No. I got a Vicky on, but I don't have a Flora.
You want to give Vicky's, was it a love?
No, she doesn't have a question.
Oh,
It
Vicky's
just says she's
on?
watching, yeah.
Oh, Vicky's on the show. Okay. Hi, Vicky. It's Chuck from the Psychic Couple. Okay, the next question is Dick. He's born on January 9th. He's from Troy, Missouri. His question is, home. Will I finally renovate my house this year?
You'll do some of it, but it's going to be a long haul. You're not that motivated.
And here's another one. Will I finally renovate my house outside this year? Me personally, girl. Me.
No.
Me. Not the answer I want to hear, but it's the question I need to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, Corey. Oh, there always is too much bills and not enough money. And I want to do some renovation on my house.
I know, I do too.
Okay, moving on to question from John. Born on January 17th. No city or state, but it's regarding a family question. Will I go on a family vacation this year?
Yes, won't be big, won't be far. You'll be gone for like a three night stay, 4-day trip, and you'll have lots of fun.
And John, you may have you will have some difficulty convincing your wife, and just reassure her that you can do this COVID safe.
Yeah.
You can go. You can enjoy.
Even if it's just to the beach.
You can do this.
Get a hotel for a couple of nights.
COVID safe. Social distancing. Make sure.
Get out and get away.
Wear your masks. Wash your hands. Social distance.
You'll be fine.
Get your vaccines, your booster. But you can do this.
Get a hotel room with a jacuzzi. A heated pool. Go out to eat a few nights. You'll have fun.
Next question comes from Katie, born on February 7th, Largo, Maryland. It's regarding love. And it's, should I accept my co-workers' advancements?
Well, that's entirely up to you. If you like them, then yes. If you don't like them, then no.
Katie is worried about it being a coworker and the dynamics it sets for if it doesn't work out. And he'll still be the coworker.
Well, I have to worry about those consequences later. She could be turning off true love.
You use a lot of mights and coulds, and people don't want mights and coulds. They want the yeses and nos.
Well,
and
I think that this
definites.
could be a nice long-term relationship for her. And if she's not wanting it, then I think
So
she's gonna regret it.
let me rephrase this for you, Katie, in a way that is more just right out there and out in your face. Go for it. Worry about it later. There's going to be some bumps in the roads. It could interfere with your work.
But it'll be worth it in the long run.
And it will be worth it in the long run. Definitely. But you two are going to have to learn to grow together and not allow it an
To affect your
argument
workplace.
that starts at home to go into the workplace. Keep professional and private, period. Moving on. Opal, born on June 24th.
Oh, I love her name.
Opal, born on June 24th, Parkland, Washington. Her question is, love. Is my roommate in love with me?
Not so much in love, but infatuated.
Yes.
There could be a romance there if she wanted it.
Opal, no. Opal don't, but she thinks that her roommate is falling in love with her. And I think that Opal needs to sit the person down and be upfront. Roommate only. That's all I'm interested in. And if that and that's not going to go
Unless
over.
she wants it. I mean, that's...
It's not going to go over too well. But oh well.
Yeah.
It's the way it is. I'm sorry to be harsh. Sorry to be bold. Maybe it's just the mood I'm in. But you got to tell people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear.
Yeah.
And that way, things are more clearer. The chain of communication is clearer. You don't got to be rude about it, but you do got to be clear about it. Gloria, March 19th. I'm not sure. Ammon, Amman, Iowa. Regarding a job, am I going to get the promotion?
Yes.
Wow.
I didn't even have to think about that
There
one.
was no wishy-washy there. There was no... I hope we didn't just go
for
off
it.
live or get kicked off of Twitter. One of our kitties decided to join up on one of the 9 electronic devices that we have running. I know it's old medium, folks, but we do answer live questions with the phone. The phone number to call in is 860-866-4793. You can ask the questions in before the show, in the event itself, and we will read it online, answer your questions there. I also have a form that you could quickly fill out too, that's linked up to our website that you can ask your questions there. Next question is from Wanda, and she was born on February 4th. So what? 10 days ago. Happy birthday, Wanda. It's her birthday year or month. So isn't Jennifer's. She just had her birthday.
Yes.
And a big birthday bash because it was a big birthday.
Yes.
I'll respect her privacy and not tell anybody.
Oh, you're going to do it now after you've already done it?
Did I? Did I mention
To the whole world.
Did I mention you had turned 50?
Yeah.
Oh, I did it again.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
On February 10th.
I wonder who's more shocked about the age, me or you?
I think you were.
I did say it a lot, huh?
Yeah.
To everybody, loudly.
Because that means
clearly.
you're coming right behind me.
Oh, well, I still have to wait until the end of the year. I got a long time to still be 49.
Yeah.
And age doesn't faze me.
Yeah.
Because you know what they say about men aging like wine and women aging like milk.
Ew. They don't
Whoa!
say that.
I'm just joking.
They don't say that.
So I figured two liquids, you know, milk and cream and
Yeah. You mean cheese?
yes. Whoa! The psychic couple or the psychic pups are getting involved again. Okay, so moving on. Let's get bang out a couple more here. Wanda, I think I started this. Wanda, May 4th. Seiko, Maine. Question is money. Will I make money finally on my investment? Yes, you will. Going on to the next one. Quincy, September 15th. Trustin, California. Home. Will I move? Yes, you will. Paul, October 25th. Rutland, Vermont. Job. I'll let Jennifer take this one. Will I get a new job this year?
Yes, you will.
Did I bang out a few there?
A few.
Okay. I wanted to at least get to a good place and not leave so many
It's
people.
the last 5 minutes.
Leave not so many people hanging. So, question of the week comes from Kara. She was born on January 20th, and she's from Santa Monica, California, and it covers a psychic reading, covers health, relationships, romance, jobs, money, home, love, you know, the whole gambit. So, we do psychic healings and Reiki. So we're going to start with the healing. And
What about her birth date and her question, so I know what I'm doing?
okay, it's her question is for health. Is I have type 2 diabetes. I'm having trouble walking. I'm having difficulties with seeing. You tap the Akashic records. I'm going to go from head to toe. Head.
Where is she located?
Kara, January 20th, from Santa Monica, California. And Kara is prone to get headaches, and I would lay off the sugary drinks. The caffeine does help, but you're getting too much caffeine, and that's why you're having some lower abdomen issues. Neck and shoulder, I'm not seeing any problems. Arms, not in the bicep area, any problems. Some pain in both your elbows,
And wrists.
and wrists. Palms and fingers, she has some neuropathy going on. Exercising your fingers and wrists. Not overly
She
exercising.
needs some tamsulosin and glucosamine and chondroitin.
And like I said, the abdomen and abdominal area is caffeine related. Cut back a little bit on your back. On your coffee. Questions regarding your back because of difficulties with your walking. Yes, it all depends on your body dynamics. If you're having difficulty walking because of the bad feet you have, then you're going to have a bad back, or a bad back can cause bad feet. They go hand in hand with one another. Put your feet up a little more so that you can get rid of some of the retaining water that you get in your lower legs and ankles. And yes, you do have neuropathy in your feet and your toes.
Let out some of the salt.
And okay, the next one is relationship. Family, friends, and co-workers, or any types of relationships.
Not done with the Reiki.
Well, you're doing the Reiki. Oh, okay. Well, I had gone down
You can keep going.
Okay, well, she's not having any difficulties, and I don't see any difficulties with hips or her upper legs. Her knees, it all has to do with the body dynamics. Start using the cane and walker a little more. Your ankle are going to swell along with the top and lower feet. You do have the neuropathy in your toes. Are you ready to go on to the next for Kara?
You can go on.
Okay. Relationship with this could be anything from family, friends, coworkers. I have a friend who helps care for me, but she is having health problems also. How much longer will she be able to help me? Well, Kara, your friend is up there in age, and so are you, in health problems, and she's not prone to have had health problems, but they do occur.
Yeah, and both of you are basically taking care of each other. She gives you the drive, and you give her the drive.
And how much longer will she be able to?
Couple of years.
Yeah, I do see it, but she's going to be helping you in other ways. Moving forward, there's going to be a lot of more emotional and moral support
For both of you.
Yep. Romance, love, romance, and relationship. At my age, is it needed for me, or should I get involved in a romantic relationship? Well,
you can have all the romance you want. It doesn't have to be sexual.
yes. It doesn't hurt if somebody's flirting with you, flirt back. If somebody asks you to go out for a cup of coffee, go. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. You've earned it. Will you? Yes, you will. And invite people. More the merrier. You've always been a socialite. So no
The
reason.
more you move, the better off you're going to be.
The better you'll feel. The more you'll get the organs working the way. I know it hurts.
Well, you might as well enjoy yourself while you're doing it.
Yes. Next one is on jobs and careers. I'm a retired teacher, but I feel like I have more to offer. Will there be any teachings in the future for me? Actually, I do believe that this is when your granddaughter asks you to come into school to talk to the class about how teaching was when she was a teacher. This is going to start up an avenue in which you're going to, and you and your granddaughter are going to be working on this together, using some technology in order to assist some teachers in teaching. But this it's going to open up a whole new avenue for you. Money. We discussed personal, professional when it comes to money. And her question is, I have some money. My kids expect to inherit it. I want to leave it to my friend. Should I leave it to my friend who needs it more than my kids? Should you? Yes. Will you? No. You will do a little bit to each. Ultimately, you're going to find that you don't think it's fair to completely cut them out, but you don't think it's fair to forget your friend who has done so much for you in the long run.
Split it.
Home, where you live. There's a question today about feng shui. And my children feel I should be moved into assisted living. Should I be moved into assisted living? And if so, when will I be moved into assisted living? You should only move into assisted living if you feel that you cannot care for yourself independently, which I think you're already there. So should you? Yes. Will you? Not immediately. Your stubborn side is going to hold back a little bit. It's going to take a little more convincing, but I do think that the declining health of your friend is going to be the convincing factor for you. And another question is love. Or another category.
You sure did love.
Huh?
You did
Yes.
love.
I miss my husband so much since he passed. Is there any way I can stay in touch with him?
You can talk to him on a regular basis. He's there and listening. He'll send you or leave you coins and he'll move your keys. so you know he's around, and you'll smell him.
And
You'll smell his cologne.
believe it or not,
or his deodorant.
He's with you more than you know. You will feel his presence every time you have a random thought.
You'll be sitting at the table and you'll feel the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. He's standing over your shoulder.
And you're always together astro traveling at night while you're sleeping. So that's a little samplet of what a whole psychic reading would be with the psychic couple. That's just a psychic reading. That's not a tarot reading, an astrology reading, not using numerology. It's just the different categories that we can discuss, or any category. Nothing's taboo when it's one-on-one. When it's live and we're trying to do a family-friendly show, yeah, there are certain things, but I don't want to say nothing's taboo. I do not do death predictions.
I don't either. I don't like to.
And I get caught off guard because I start spouting out information, and sometimes
we might say if somebody's missing that they're already passed or they're gone. But we won't tell you, oh, you only got 6 weeks to live. So we won't do stuff like that.
One of the things that my nephew likes to do is my family likes to pick my brain to see what type of psychic predictions I get. And then every once in a while when I'm getting hammered by a bunch of people asking me a bunch of questions, I then all of a sudden just blurt out an answer, realize it was a death prediction. And I just do not like doing it. I just personally do not like doing it. And then the first thing I'm getting calls, you were right, you're right. Aunt so-and-so passed away. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She passed away. What? You said it 3 months ago. I don't care about what I said 3 months ago. My aunt just passed away.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't like doing death predictions.
We get tricked into doing stuff like that, which is not nice.
But this has been Live with the Psychic Couple. I hope you liked our special on Sunday.
Yes.
And I hope you enjoyed tonight. Our website is psychiccouple.com. That's psychiccouple.com.
And cbizio.com. Go in peace. Be safe. You are loved.
God bless.